Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. I bid to Miss Fatin and all part two students of LG 242. So, before we go further, allow me to introduce myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Fatin Arafah Adirah bin Zaini and I'm your speaker today. So, let me start my speech today with a question. Hmm, what do you think when you see this picture? Let me guess. Maybe you think that the people in this picture were sleepy, or maybe you think that their lack of sleep. So, actually, today I'm gonna inform you guys about the effect of sleep deprivation on physical health and also mental abilities. So, what is the meaning or the definition of sleep deprivation? Sleep deprivation is a general term to describe a state caused by inadequate quantity or quality of sleep, including voluntary or involuntary sleeplessness and circadian rhythm sleep disorder. So, according to the research conducted by Sleep Foundation on 13 April 2022, the recommended amount of sleep for teenagers and adults it is about 7 to 9 hours of sleep a day. My question is, do you get enough sleep last night?
Not enough.
No. Okay.
Not enough.
Okay, thank you. So actually there are many possible reasons for this. Maybe you are up late at night because of a noisy sleeping environment, or maybe you are cracking away on that final document for work or maybe for school. You have a lot of assignment, or maybe you just got sucked into watching another episode of the Daily Show. Yeah, I know, cause I did. So, a study from the AIA Vitality Survey in Malaysia showed that almost 60% of all Malaysian workers and also students sleep less than 7 hours per night. This study showed that mostly people don't get enough sleep a day. Although this habit has become common in our society, but people need to know that sleep deprivation gives negative effect for our physical health and also mental abilities. Now, coming to my first point, okay, which is sleep deprivation put physical health at real risk, which is if you ever spend a night dozing and turning, you already know how you will feel the next day, tired, cranky, and out of sorts. But spacing out the recommended 7 to 9 hours per night does more than make you feel sleepy. So, according to the scientists, has linked sleep deprivation to many chronic heart problems, including cancer, obesity, weak immune system, heart disease, then high blood pressure, and also risk of death. Hmm. The main reason this happen because when our body don't get enough sleep and rest, our body system cannot function properly. Okay. So we go to the evidence. I would like uh, to tell you about one issue. Let's think about public safety, which is drowsy driving. Yeah, drowsy driving is responsible for up to a third of death in all mobile accidents. Drowsy driving, maybe a bigger issues than drunk driving. You know, right? Drunk driving and drowsy driving. Okay, now I want to show you the evidence that I got. It is news from the Strait of Time, which is on 5 October 2018. It is about the police officer who was jailed for falling asleep. It is happened at 3 p.m. after lunch. The police officer fell asleep and crashed into the railing and injured his fellow passengers. So, in this news, clearly proven that lack of sleep greatly affect person's physical health, and also the worst is it can lead to death. Okay, move on to the next point, which is how poor sleep can lead to drain your mental abilities. 9 out of 10 Malaysians suffer from one or more sleep disorder in their lifetime. It is a fact from Dr. Kong Min Han. He is one of consultant, ENT, head and neck surgeon. As we can see, sleep problems can be a vicious cycle. Sleep deprivation affect your psychological state and also mental health. Furthermore, those with insomnia or sleep disorder will causes them to be experience more serious mental problems such as anxiety, as you can see, anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, and also ADHD. In addition, these effects also give a negative impact on students in their studies and also on workers in their job performance. So, let's get a quick look at the bar chart, which is it is show that the CGPA scores obtained by Uttar Kampar students. Students are likely to obtain highest CGPA score range of 3.50 and to 4.0 when they obtain the 7 to 8 hours sleep a day, which is the recommended amount of sleep. And students who don't get enough sleep, they are not perform in their studies, as you can see. In this survey, problem lack of sleep affect person mental ability and at the same time loss of focus in doing their daily activities. For your information, about 1.8% of Malaysian population is depressed and at least 40% of Malaysians suffer from mental health issues. In this fact, it is actually fairly large percentage amount, but unfortunately, society does not care about this problem. You have to know that this issue starts from lack of sleep and become worse day by day. So we go to the next slide. My conclusion. I have a little problem. Okay. Moving on to the conclusion of my speech. To work it all out, lack of sleep has become a habit of everyone to sleep late at night, regardless of health. You have to know the risk of physical health and also poor mental abilities are the result of experiencing a lack of sleep. So, what we can do about this? What we can do? Actually, I love to encourage all of you and also me to be sensitive and wise in changing our sleep patterns. Not only to get enough sleep, but also ensure our level physical and mental health. In addition, as a student, we are student. As a student, we enough sleep is really needed to improve and make student more relevant in thinking and also decision making in their life. Okay, Last but not least, the government also plays an important role in making the public awareness of the importance of sleep. It is because in ensuring harmony and healthy life. In conclusion, I want to say that lack of sleep is not something that can be underestimated, as it has a very negative long-term impact on human life physically and also mentally. So I think that's all for me. Thank you for your time. Thank you.